Now, going over to the Culture podcast, you have Elon on illegal immigration being unsustainable. Now, this comes to us, of course, on X, Twitter. And actually, let me know in the comments, what do you call it? Do you finally just call it X, or do you still call it Twitter, or do you call it a combination of the two? Now, Elon said, quote, USA only has 4% of the Earth's population. Just 1% of Earth moving to America would overwhelm essential medical and other services. It's not sustainable. As always, I'm very much in favor of legal immigration. Anyone smart, hardworking, and honest should be welcome here, unquote. And as youth might say, it went viral, getting, let's see here, 24.4 million views and 169,000 likes. It looks like he's responding to someone by the name of Marty O'Donnell, who said, quote, 20 million illegal immigrants, and that's just what we're able to keep a record of. That's more than the 47 states population. Insanity has to stop. This little infographic that says counting. There we go. And one of the first comments actually is a contrarian, our favorite leftist. Well, don't really like him, but he's someone who is very much left-wing, and life gets a little bit boring if you're in an echo chamber, so I always want to try to get as many opinions as possible. And again, I may have stumbled over my words more times than I can count and speak too fast. However, I have a theory. If you click the subscribe button, it very well may assist with my speaking ineptitudes. When I first started the show, I only had a couple subscribers. Not to brag, but I do have 10 on Rumble. And throughout the year, I've gained a little bit more subscribers, and my speaking has become a little bit better. Believe it or not, I used to speak a lot faster, stumble over my words even more, and truth be told, a little bit of monotone. So again, if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it on YouTube and the Rumble. And we're also, of course, cliche to say, on all those major podcast applications. Don't send out physical letters yet. Maybe we'll do that. Partially kidding, of course. Now, Luke Zaleski, again, someone who wears a V-neck in his profile picture. I won't say pathetic, but pathetic. Luke Zaleski says, quote, Twitter's Elon's world. He paid $44 billion to dominate your attention and determine what you see. He knows he can manipulate his personal platform to be his position powerful enough to crown kings, pick presidents, and help produce whatever personal or political outcome he wants. Fascinatingly enough, if Elon was really that vindictive, would you really think, why would he allow Luke to speak? Also, there's a lot of other social media companies, people like Luke were famously saying build your own or buy your own. Oh, spoiler alert, he did. Now, Luke, again, mentally vacuous as always, but 415 people did agree with what he said and liked his comment, which is not a friendly reminder to take the 1/10 or 1/100th, if you're very quick, to like this video. Now, Luke, I wonder if he got ratioed. Someone responded to Luke saying, quote, by the name of Truth Matters, democracy matters, and it's a picture of the Ukrainian flag. And this person is, what is it? Says, but all he adds is negativity, just feeding more outrage to be frustrated failures among us. He could do so much for society if he actually cared. Getting 14 likes. Holly Dreams says, responded saying, vote blue. See here. Bless your heart says, yet here you are on his platform, you cute little blue check. Aw, getting one like. Which, yeah, that's another funny point, because that means Luke is actually paying Elon to use X Twitter. Kind of funny there. One of the other first comments comes from Junita Broderick saying, quote, I completely agree, or sorry, I agree completely. I also believe in massive deportations. Picture of the Statue of Liberty holding a gun and says, you have to go back and get in line. Now, my disdain was, for a fraction of a second, I thought it was a different type of firearm. It is, in fact, it's the AR-15, which, of course, stands for America's rifle. Or her historian or gun nut, you know, it's Eugene Stoner's Armor Light rifle. I partially digress. But, yeah, she's holding it very awkwardly. But nevertheless, she is holding a AR-15 with a standard 30-round magazine. And a pistol grip on front. Vertical forward grip, whatever you want to call it. Sassafras 84 says, quote, go back and try again the proper way, the legal way. It says, anyone who enters the United States illegally should be permanently ineligible. See? I need a couple more people to subscribe. If I only had 3 more subscribers, I probably could have said that flawlessly the first time. I mean, maybe not. We'll know next time that word comes up, perhaps. Now, again, as I attempted to say, quote, anyone who enters the United States illegally should be permanently ineligible to become citizens, apply for welfare, or work here, unquote. That got 2.4 thousand likes. Let's see here. Karen Simpson says, quote, it's not sustainable. That's true, Elon, and that's why those who are hell-bent on destroying America and using the Clover-Peven strategy to overwhelm and destabilize our country, then install a tyrannical socialist government. You got 195 likes. Florida One says, quote, people are unaware that this is a strategy documented by Soros in 2015 against the collective Western countries. Here's Viktor Orban reading the Soros EU plan to mass illegal immigration. I'm sure it's the same for the US or just a big coincidence, unquote. Got 868 likes. Let's see. Trump Army says, quote, President Trump, let's look a quote from him. President Trump's voice is infinitely better than mine. Of course, he did suit up as all men should, so I'll go ahead and play his. I won't just read the quote, I'll just have Trump read it, or say it rather.
Back in the White House, I will terminate every open borders policy of the Biden administration and begin the largest deportation operation in American history.
And of course, always Trump suits up and looks sharp, getting 2.1 thousand likes. Going more and more. Marjorie Taylor Greene's parody account says Donald Trump will deport every illegal on day one, getting 1.1 thousand likes. Let's see. Johnny UTD says, quote, so you're in favor of legal immigration, yet you support Israel, who has illegally colonized Palestine. So that's a contradiction, and you're being a hypocrite and not a man of principle. Does anyone have any integrity anymore? Well, it's mentally vacuous in many ways. Johnny got 2,000 likes, though, so a very liked contrarian. Now, his profile, oh, he's got 53.3 thousand followers, quite a few. Not to brag, but I do have 300 followers on X Twitter at hashtag or at symbol Nick Topping, NICTOPPING. Granted, it seems like half of them are bots and pretty ladies. Let's be honest. Real, there's statistically way too many pretty ladies following me on LinkedIn, or not LinkedIn, sorry, Twitter, for it to be real. And this is someone who describes himself as ex-army, my family, my kids, my pets are everything, and Messi is the GOAT. And of course, they have a Palestinian flag in the profile. Let's see. Tiberius says, quote, population density in the U.S. is 1/3 of what it is in the UK, yet you think increasing the U.S. population by 25% in the world's richest country would overwhelm you. Just admit it, you want to keep the wealth you've looted from the world and be done with easily disprovable BS. Got 1.3 thousand likes, which mentally vacuous, yes, but again, a lot of people did like that comment. And yet, yeah, people keep saying the U.S. is the richest country on the planet, and yet we're $34 trillion in debt. Not billion, mind you, trillion. And that bill, I mean, we're already paying more on the interest on that bill than we do on defense. It happened the first time ever this year. Definitely not good. Donna Marie says this is shameful. It's a juxtaposition of an American going to an airport being pat down, as opposed to the border where you just run right through. Which, yeah, after metaphor. And that got 219 likes. Let's see here. Couple more. I'm framing that. Well, let's see. Valentine Gomez says, quote, start mass deportations now. Even if I drive the buses back myself to Mexico, getting 405 likes. So a couple contrarian. What's this? Trump is a cowboy. Armenian Clean says exactly. And it's Trump is a cowboy saying, oh, a suited cowboy, extra fancy, saying, you tell them I'm coming, the American people will come with me, getting 377 likes. So a couple contrarian statements for sure, but still overwhelming positive, comments when it comes to Elon's statement. It'll be interesting to see as immigration continues to be a daily cultural thing that everyone seems to talk about on the water cooler. I mean, will there ever actually be a wall on the southern border? Will the U.S. ever fix the issue? I mean, we've been discussing it for decades, and pessimistically, I can't help but think the people on the left and the right never want to solve a lot of problems, because if they did, then they couldn't use those problems to raise campaign funds and make, millions upon billions of dollars. But let me know in the comments. As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So, again, if you could click that button and like, subscribe, and comment, it would greatly appreciate it. Also, let me know, do you want me to put the video in a different part of the screen? Always open to more feedback. That's something else I'm kind of thinking about the past couple of days. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.